Oh, oh, oh. Come on, come on, come on. Hi, guys. Good evening. Hi, Mr. Fakir. Hi, Jeremy. Hi, Ramchandra. Hi, Vasudha. Hi, Jess. Shrikal. Hi, Suraj. Takitchan. Soma, Vivek, Ganesh, Harish. Hi, guys. Good evening. I'm just going to share the screen properly. Stop sharing and share the entire screen. I've just shared the link and we'll talk about what happened in the market today. And let me just change the dates here for 27. Yeah. So today market gave us multiple opportunities. Like in the morning, I even posted multiple times this thing in the channel as well as in my group. And this is what I want to show you all, how to identify the breakouts and false breakdowns. Just keep an eye on this. So this morning we had a high in the overnight, which was around this area. And let me be fair. I'm just converting into 30 minutes so that I can easily use this. And this is the concept, which is breakdown or false breakdown, false breakout, both of them, or a fake breakout if you want to call it. I usually call it false or fake. So this was the overnight high of 37.18 something in the ES. You can see it's 3 a.m. and around that we have 37.18. Now in the morning at around 10ish, it went, broke this high, made a new high, and one more thing, let me just convert them into normal candles. So it was high, it broke the new high and made 37.30. But it, this was H1, the previous high. This is H2, the new high. It was higher. So it was trying to break out from this overnight high, but then it failed. And when it failed, it went on to make the previous or test this 3660 area, which we have been talking about really in the past. So this 3660 again was a low. So this was a fake breakout where you broke the previous high, but again you lost that at 37.18 because you are back against that low. You get a confirmation in about usually I like 10 points from here. So 37.08 was a confirmation that yes, it was a failed breakout. And I posted all this information throughout the day. Then it went down. The previous low was 36.60. It made the new low. But then it tried to go higher and act like a failed breakdown. Now, in this case, it went back 30.68, 30.60. So 36.70 was an area where it could be marked as a failed breakdown. That's a 10 point above the zone. So 10 point above 36.70, it went right here. And then from there on, it went to make 36.96 and again sold off. This was not a new high. This was a lower high than the previous. So today market was mostly choppy and very difficult to trade. And I was mostly on the backseat watching this zone to trade. I traded QQQ puts, which I posted of 280 and we entered around 515, sold at 685. They were on this track. After the confirmation of the breakdown, I boarded on that triple Q puts and went down. Microsoft in the end was trying hard, but the last sell off of this 30 minutes was disastrous for Microsoft. So we went out into Microsoft. Now, what can we see from here? Now, on the daily side, right? This is our daily chart. Daily chart for last 2 days, 3660 and today is 3657. We made a newer low. We are making inside days and we are making consolidation. And in consolidation, we have seen some massive down move all the way from 43.27 to 36.60. That's about 327 points here, 340, about 680 point roughly. We have come down. Now we're trying to bounce, and this bounce can be really tricky because it can be a violent squeeze if it gets above this dark dotted line, because we are well away from our 12 EMA, which is 38.25. That is what I'm aiming for, that at least these candles will touch 38.25, 12 EMA, and then move forward. If we lose 36.60 this time, because it's a consolidation, and if we lose this time, we're going to be going down, and this down channel comes around 33.97, which is the COVID high. Uh, Not the COVID high, it's a high before the COVID. That's something which will come into the picture. Right now, I have removed all those things, but this is that Fibonacci, 3397.5. This is right before the COVID started. So it might come down to that point, and that will be a really good opportunity to accumulate. So right now, if there is to be really a relief, 3660 should not be tested because we have tested it once, twice, and previously it's 3630 also. So we have tested this area multiple times, and if you knock a wall multiple times, that wall is weak. So if we lose 3660 this time, it's going to be really big downside. So again, I'm going to short below 3660. 3680 is my stop loss, 3639, 3600. This again, this time 3660 has been really tested multiple times. So a break of this can lead to new lows, 3500, probably 3400. Need about that range. On the positive side, the range has not changed. We still want to cross about 36, 80, 3700 so that we can enter into a zone of confidence. 3700 acted like, if I break this down into 30 minutes, right? You can see 3700 acted as a really difficult area for ES from 11:30 onwards, and it's almost like 11 hours. It's not able to break that range. It is making a W, but I wanted to break above 3700 so that we can test 3717, which is this area, and then 3755, 56. That was the previous support area. So this needs to be tested. Plus, on the longer term horizon, where we were looking for W, the W is still in place. It has not gone. Like, the W is still in place. It is holding this area. If it loses the level one more time, we still have one chance, but right now W is still there. There's a possibility of W to continue. So on the ES side, these levels are pretty clean. 36 60 is the stop loss. That is a really important pivot point in ES. 3750 is one target if you want to add 3720 and 55, and this becomes 3825. I still feel that we're gonna hit 38.25 because that's a 12 EMA area, and we should expect candles to go and test. I will just mention test of 12 EMA. So that's my take on ES. Right now, ES is behaving green, about 25 points up, about 0.7% in terms of percentage. But this can change in the morning because the volume here is pretty light. It's about 45,000 contracts. So that can be just traded in one 15-minute candle in the morning. So I'm not emphasizing on the overnight session as of now because 7:30 in the morning, Fed is still speaking. So market is waiting for something. I don't know what. They just want to hear what Jerome Powell said and if he has any clarification. If he gives any positive clarification, there could be a violent squeeze because we have come down almost 15% and we are at a very important level. So if there is a positive statement coming out from Jerome Powell, this can really, really go higher. 38.25. At 38.25, I will take a different cue. But at this moment, I'm looking at 38.25. And hi, guys. I missed saying hi to many of you. Uh, but I was just respecting everyone's time because I was a little late. So hi and welcome everyone to my uh, daily nightly sessions. Hope you are gaining anything from these sessions. Same thing, 274 area on triple Q was held beautifully. It tried to break out in the morning to 279, which was the trend line. Again, inverted. This was the hammer, now inverted hammer. Now, both these hammers are showing that yes, there is some level of confusion here. They want to have more stability. The market is waiting for something, just to be honest. Maybe it's tomorrow's session. So I really want to buy above or buy in this range 275, 276 now. And this is hammer, bullish hammer, important support area of 274. Yes. So everything stays as is on triple Q, sell below in these two conditions. So there's no change on triple Q and ES levels. Now I'm going to do my scans. Thanks, Aditya. So I'll just check for in. I even posted open equal to low or open equal to high this morning. And if you see, this was done at around 9:50-ish. Let me see. There are 17 items. How many? There are only 3 left. So there was so much volatility in the market. Just no thing useful. But inside days, we have Netflix inside day. We have Triple M, ES. ES also has an inside day. I need to just mention it here. Inside day. Netflix has inside day. Come on. Like Apple was doing good today. It almost came to my first target of 154.80. And CN, I cannot do SPX because SPX is not tradable for 24 hours. It is very difficult to check SPX. If you can do SPX, you can very well do ES. There's no complications. Both are futures. It's just the difference is ES has 50 size lot, SPX is 100. And the levels of SPX are not clear because SPX trade with a breadth of maybe 2 or 3 sometimes. So it's really, really hard to trade SPX. That's why I never use SPX on my uh, charts. I always prefer uh, ES. And once you start following ES, you will realize what I'm saying. SPX and SPY both are not tradable throughout the day. And as a result, the data which I see on ES is totally different than SPX. Apple, again, Apple held on to that 150 line. It's a hammer one more time. Could not hold on to the gap, but it held on to its open low, closed above this area beautifully. So I'm going to hold Apple in this condition, moving the stop loss to 149.50 now. And targets are still the same. Bullish hammer inside week, possibly. I will sell below 149 in case of Apple. Or 148.5. Otherwise, I'm not touching Apple. Apple is the only stock which has not come down relevant or relative to the market as compared to all the other stocks. So if it goes down, maybe in the next leg when we are expecting market to test the pre-COVID highs, Apple may be one potential seller. AMD and Nvidia both gave up today. We were expecting a potential morning star, but no, it just went down, down, and down. And now, right now, it's looking so ugly that I need to just cancel this extension. Let me just try to draw a new regression channel from top here all the way to this. And here the support is coming around 60 into the right. This is a bearish candle. Like there was a possibility it's after this gravestone doji that we can have some green. It tried for some time but could not. So now it's a green. It's a bearish candle. Again, it's very difficult once you lose all the uncharted territory. Now the 60 is the actual support where we have the gap as well. And 66. So AMD is losing its momentum. I am not sure where to even enter into AMD. AMD is totally negative. But as I said, market is looking to play out on the higher side and it's almost there. 1.75%. So AMD, I'll just keep one small stop loss, 64 by about 66 or 67. That's the mid. The close at, not this one, 68. 67, yeah. If it holds 67, I will just give it one try. Not a potential one extra. Amazon was showing some real strength today. And along with Apple, this was doing really good in the morning. Again, it bounced right from that area, closed above the trend line. So that is healthy for Amazon. I will keep the today's low, which is 113 as my stop loss. I'm going to improve my stop loss to 113 and I'm still looking for 119. I want to buy now in the range of 115 to 116. If I can get this in 115 to 116, I'm more than happy and I'm giving it 70% because this really showed some strength today. And I am positive on Amazon. BA, it just went down the drain, nothing, and as I said, it could possibly test 124. It's around 125-ish. So I really don't know what's happening on BA. It has all the positive news, but it has come down to the channel where it had found the support. So 124 is the last area of support for BA. So 124.50 is the last support, which I mentioned here. So now that's gone. And if it comes in the range, the price is 126, 127. So if it comes in the range of buying in the range of 127, 128, stop loss is this. CRM, CRM also tried the same thing, could not break above 149, but it made a higher high and a higher low, which is positive. So I'm going to keep my previous stop loss as is 145-ish, which remained well. And target looking for 152.32. Now target is revised 152.35. It did bounce, so CRM, I am still positive. ENPH in the morning was up and then went down, tested the 34 EMA to the point and then went down. And it is holding about 275. I still want to short this, but I want to go below 269. If it does, we have plenty of area on ENPH. Either you sell this around 289 or you sell it around below 269. In between, I will not touch it. So can sell on rise near 285 to 289. Etsy is consolidating right now in that zone of 93 to 94. Is right there. This is making a newer low. So again, I'm gonna keep this as today's low as my stop loss. If it holds, fine. Otherwise, we are going back. This is the area where we had the previous low. So I am gonna keep 93.50 as my stop loss. And I want to buy. I'm just keeping this as my stop loss because this was the area where we had some support last time. And this was the area where we could not break. Now here we acted as support. So this should act as support 93.50. And if it does, then the targets are still same. I'm gonna buy about 95. And the good thing about Etsy and D-Dog that they really move very quickly. So they give you opportunity to make money. The only bad thing about them is that their option spreads are really big. So it's very difficult if you have to buy options. So you need to keep an eye that you want to buy them in spreads or you want to buy them naked. Google, all these are like making higher highs and high lows. So positive, Google, bullish hammer, higher high, higher lows. I'm gonna keep everything same on Google. You just need to cross a trend line 102, 101. That's the good area for Google. Facebook. Today, Facebook lost an important area of 136. I'm going to show you this chart. Now it is well below its COVID lows. If you look at the COVID lows, this is well below that price. 5-year, yeah. This is right at the COVID lows. In the March, it was 137, and this is 136. Again, if you want to try the failed breakdown, if we keep this as a stop loss and try to play out, see if it works. I'll give 1%, so 135 will be my stop loss. I'm reducing it to neutral, playing for potential failed breakdown. Again, this has done the same theory. We have a low of 137. Now, if we lose one more percent, that is 135-ish. If we lose that, test it and come back. Only then it makes sense on the rebound that yes, there is a good move which is coming back into Meta. Right now, I'm not going to try this, but I want to playing for potential fair breakdown. So I want to buy Meta at 137, which is the previous low if it retains on the rebound. I'm just going to mention on the rebound. If it holds, that's fine. But this is something which I want to play. Microsoft, I tried to enter into Microsoft today. Again, 238 is acting really tough for Microsoft. All same thing, higher low, higher high, which is usually bullish in nature. Higher high, higher low. These are bullish in nature. Because market made new lows, but these stocks did not. And if you see, the Nasdaq was performing much better today as compared to ES. So I'm looking for Microsoft to show some strength tomorrow. MU, I'm going to keep this out. MU is not working out. Netflix the inside day, and it's like 2% up away. It tried to test 12 and 34. It's an inside day. I still wanted to regain 230 and trade above that. 229 is still the stop loss, or it comes around 216, I will buy. So Netflix, I only want to buy here about 235. In between, I'm not buying this. Nvidia lost. Nvidia, like AMD, had a bearish, like all the chip stocks went down into the drain. Now, if it loses 122 one more time, let me just check on the 5-year chart. 117 is the area where it has found the support. And right here, 122-ish. If you see this green block, 122-ish or 21-ish is providing the support. So I'm going to reduce it to neutral. I'm going to make Apple positive. Apple was strange. Nvidia to neutral. I want a stop loss of 121. Buy in the range of 122, 123. And there's no potential morning star on this. Snow tried best, but failed. And it's coming to an important area. It is still like the green line is above the 12 EMA, and it's kind of holding. If it holds 162, I'm reducing it to neutral. 162. and I can buy in the range of 165 to 167. My targets are 175 and 178. So guys, I'm just going through all these stocks quickly because we prepared the charts and market was in the same range throughout the day. So not much change. Last one is Tesla. Uh, Tesla was looking really good today. Almost made a new, not a new high. Almost came into the gap, made the lower low and lower high, and bounced. The low was 270. And tomorrow, if we hold or if we can go above uh, today's mid, that is 277 something, we can get back to 285 and 291. So the same levels are there for Tesla. Nothing is changed. More or less, all these tickers maintain their levels. There was not change, but right now futures is showing some strength. But I'm not going to rely because it's only 64,000 volume, and this can change drastically in the morning. Again, we need to remember, if we lose 3660, which has been tested multiple times now, if we lose that, it's going to be quick downslide. Otherwise, we might be in for a quick relief. Also, as I said yesterday, that it's a quarter ending. So there's a possibly situation for buying from all the fund houses to manage their bonuses. So if you have any questions, I'm going to share the link, jump onto it, and I'll try to answer as quickly as I can. So I'm going to paste this in the chat. If you want to come and join, do that. I'm going to paste this into my channel. If anybody wants to talk, they can come and join. Let me see if we have any questions. No, there's no questions. Let me just set up the security settings and then I will add. So guys, if you wanted to speak or if you want to have any question, just raise your hand and I'll try to answer. Again, we quickly finished the session today, so we have some time. If you want to use this time, please come forward, ask your questions. And mute yourself if you're not speaking. All right. Yes, Raghu.
Hi, Naval. Good evening. Naval, on the futures, like, can we trade future options? The cost of those will be high or what, like on future options?
It depends on your broker. Usually it's $3 something.
Okay. No, like I was trying to buy like yesterday one of the put on MES. It was selling it doesn't have a sufficient balance, but I have a good balance in my account. It was just like I think $100 or $150 was the contract price.
No, it may be like they want at least minimum 1,500 to 2,000 to be available in your account.
Yeah,
For
I had, but I thought like
check with costs. Like this is something which I cannot answer. Check
okay.
with
No,
costs.
I was thinking like whether they might we need a more margin account for the future
No, no,
options.
no. See, when you are, I'll show you right here.
Yeah.
When you click on ES 3693, okay, and September Not Monday, because Monday is finished. Tuesday.
So this is Tuesday expiry. Today is
Tuesday
expiry.
expiry. If I click on buy, I just need the amount. Let me send, confirm and send. So you will see the cost of commission and write everything.
Okay. 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 So and how like this now yes for the cost of this trade is $1,040 close to like for each dollar move that will be $50 or based on the delta it moves 0.43 is the delta
Again,
for
like
this.
it's the same option. It's
Okay.
not
Safe.
going to
Okay.
be anything separate. So it works on the Greeks.
Okay.
So unless and until it is in super in the money, it
Mm-hmm.
will use the delta.
Okay. Okay. So in theta. Okay. Theta decay also. Okay. Okay.
Theta
Thanks,
decay
Nal.
will be there on one day for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And if it reverses the decay, direction, theta decay
Mm-hmm.
comes into play aggressively.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking like to have hedge against if I have like a call on one of the futures to hedge against that. I thought.
So usually I recommend doing ES options
Mm-hmm.
when we have like big earnings in
Bigger
case
move.
of
Okay. Okay.
Apple, Microsoft, because
Okay.
they really move the index too much, right?
Okay.
And
Uh-huh.
it's like in the after hours, so you can control or after understanding the earnings as well.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you can enter at that time and play it.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you have to like if you're playing a future, like you have to make a level, enter
Mm-hmm.
at that level and trade. Do not
Okay.
enter in between.
Okay. So like I mean, let's suppose that tomorrow there is powers meeting. After that, if there is a one side move, then future options is good.
Yes.
Okay. On one
Like
side.
it's CN was also about SPX. Now
Mm-hmm.
SPX and ES, the difference is the lot size.
Mm-hmm.
But if I show you the chart of SPX,
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah.
over the place.
Yeah. 15 points is the difference around. Yeah.
See, that's a
Oh,
discount. Second
okay.
thing, it's all over the place. There are so many gaps which I will
Mm-hmm.
not see in ES.
Yes. Yeah. Because because this doesn't trade for 24 hours.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's the really difference. And that's lead to multiple levels which are hard to figure out
Okay.
in case of ES.
Mm. And the next question I have is like now we have a December expiry futures. So can we buy the next March futures? But I understand there is a very huge difference on the spread.
See, there you will not find any liquidity in them.
Okay. Uh-huh.
If you go here, right, these are futures.
Uh-huh.
This is March, right?
March.
Look at the volume. It's just 72.
Okay. Okay.
If
But
you
also
want to
this is.
try and you
Mhm.
want to be lucky, try
Mhm.
it. But if you get stuck,
Mhm.
you will not even understand how much you will lose.
Yeah, because also the spread difference also is more like what is 3720 to 23
Yes,
almost two
because the
dollars.
option prices will be really, really significant.
Mm-hmm.
And look at the spreads. The
Yeah.
$3 spread difference.
Yeah. Two.
So
Two. Okay.
if it drops, you will
Mm-hmm.
have 10 point difference. So your stop losses will be gone.
Okay. 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 Thanks, Alan.
Devendra. Sindhu, I'll do Baba. Just one moment. Yes, go
Uh,
ahead.
Hey, Nawal. Thanks for the sessions. I was trying to do the scan, but probably I wasn't navigating well in the study to get to like inside day or open.
Inside day is not by default study. You can
Okay.
Google it and it's very simple. Like the price of the previous day and the volume of the previous day should be higher than the current day, then it's an inside day.
Okay.
You
And
can search on Google and you will find it.
what about the open high low?
That's I did that yesterday. It's very simple. Go to the scan and like
Study.
here you have your open low high. If you have done any logical thing in your life, you'll be able to do it. Click custom here
Okay.
and then this screen will come. This will not be there. Click on add condition
Okay.
and choose the price open is equal to low.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
Same open equals to high and choose any of them, not all of them. All become the AND condition, which will be really, really difficult and will always end up in 0. This becomes OR. So anything which is open equal to low or anything which is open equal to high will come.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you.
No problems. So Kajula is asking for Baba. Baba is at like, it bounced today. It's at a very important area. Again, it depends on how the Hong Kong market is behaving. Yesterday, Hong Kong made 11-year low or 17,000 something. So I need Hong Kong market to support. Baba has some momentum, but it would require some support from the local market. Plus, PwC is auditing Baba. Hopefully, by the end of this week, they will have the outcome. And if that outcome is positive, you will see Baba above 100, 120 very easily in no time. Guys, anyone has any other questions? Yes, Raghu.
Yeah, and now I want to share my screen.
1 second.
Yeah.
Right now, I'll stop sharing. You can share now.
Yeah. Let me know once you see my screen.
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay. Now I'm using Ninja Traders for my funded account. So wherein like from past couple of weeks, I'm following the Renko charts. Like currently, the tick value is like for $10 move, each bar will be generated. And what are the developer who has done this? What they are selling is whenever we see the wick on this green candle, it shows the change in the direction. Yeah. Okay. So whenever this wick comes, so wait for the 3 candles to close, then you can enter for the long position. Okay. And see here, then and next, whenever this a red candle, we have a wick on the upper side, so it goes to the low, but there is no 3 candles over here, so I will not enter. Whenever like 3 candles comes, then we can exit as a stop loss. Same here, wick, it went down. Next week went up.
See, it is 1 minute Heikin-Ishi, roughly.
Based
that.
on the number of points, it does, I think, roughly, if like suppose in it might take maybe 10 minutes to generate this bar, it will wait till that time.
See,
it doesn't. So now this is the 40.
I'll give you one
Yeah. Okay.
situation. In the afternoon today, right? This is today's chart, right?
Today's chart, yeah.
Right. At around 3:30ish, we had the fall.
3:30.
3:30 to 4ish, we had the fall.
Okay, sorry, I am in a PST, MST. So 3:30 EST, no? So around 12:30. Yeah.
It's 1 minute candle. It's 1 minute
Okay.
Heikin-Ishi.
Okay, around 12:30. Yeah.
Yes. So it's 1 minute. If you do the same thing on Heikin-Ishi, you will get it.
Okay.
Exactly.
But the only thing, only thing is on the wick side, no, on the regular Heikin-Ishi, you will not get this wick similar to this. This is like Ninja.
There may be some additional logic for that, but what I'm saying is that it's more or less the same thing.
Yeah. But for me, like on the market hours, because trading MNQ is difficult. So, but for MES, it's working out. I'm trying with 8 ticks or 12 ticks. So, but most of the time after market, it is working perfectly by using this
after market because there's less volume.
less volume. Yeah, less volume, and with this 12 EMA and 34 EMA. So I'm just entering by seeing the week.
That's what I'm saying. If you try the same thing with the Heikin Nishi, you will get the same results.
Yeah. Thank you, Naval.
No problems.
Stop share. Sorry.
Can you stop sharing?
Yeah. I just it's not. Just a minute now. It's not. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Guys, anyone has any other questions or anything they want to discuss? Yes, CN. Go ahead. You can speak, CN Reddy. If you're speaking, you're not audible.
Can you hear me, Paji?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay, sorry. Paji, on that Haikanashi, I think, are you saying that we can use the Haikanashi for entry also with the, if it is close by the support and the resistance lines? I mean, our level
Yes,
lines?
I always recommended that. Whenever you see a flat base, just go long. If you look at this Baba, right? Baba is not actually a good chart because it's bad. Let's look at Amazon. So Amazon right here, it gave you entry on Friday, gave you entry on Monday upfront. Go long, go long. And right here, just book. And this price, just book it. The only thing you need to worry about is you should have a flat base for going long and you should have a flat top for shorting.
Is it still with the same 15 minutes we can use it, right, Paji?
Yeah, 15 minute. I use 30 minute. You can use 15 minute, 30 minute. But yes, the same logic is still the same.
Okay.
And even on the daily thing, you can conclude the trend and where the market is heading. Anyone else? No. All right. So no, still have. All right. I don't see anybody asking any other questions. So I'm gonna drop. Bobby, SRS is getting interesting. What is SRS? Brochure. Real estate. Yep, real estate on 1 day. Is going higher. Is it an inverse? Because I have not traded SRS, Bobby, and I have no idea about that. Is it the inverse of real estate? If yes, it's doing really good. Thanks, Chris. All right. So I don't see anybody has any questions. Good night, guys, and take care. Hopefully, market will give us enough opportunity tomorrow morning to trade better. Good night. Bye-bye.